tell me a little bit about the outcome selling framework that you and leadership are kind of evolving to and how that will get deployed in the coming year.
You're right that this is one of our number one objectives, and we're very, very excited, and we're seeing such progress, and we're seeing significant difference in terms of the wins that we're acquiring because of this approach. So the framework, as simple as it is a massive change within the organization of how we go to market. So if you think about prior to saying, hey, we are focused on outcome selling, what we did as a company, and I think we would potentially be best in class, is we know how to sell our products and solutions, right? What do you need, Mr. Customer, Miss Customer, Mrs. Customer? What do you need? All right, let me tell you about these solutions. Let me show you the roadmap. Let me show you gap analysis. Let me demo the product. Let me get the best price, the best value. And it was very transactional, which if we stayed on that path, that would lead us to a very commodity-driven outcome. And over the last several years, we have pivoted to, okay, we can no longer operate in that area. We are a solutions company, and we have designed our systems and processes to pivot to a solutions and outcome base to say, okay, now what? What does that look like? It's not starting off the conversation about price points, speeds, and specs. It's about enabling our sales team to have the first conversation with the customer. It's enabling and putting a framework in place, as you know better than anyone probably. How do you create a framework for that sales rep to say, okay, here's the platform, and we leverage the ecosystem platform in many areas of the sales cycle to say, okay, who are you talking to? What are their objectives? Who are the key stakeholders? What does the marketing department need? What does the sales department need? Where are the gaps? And how do then we come back to the customer to say, okay, Mr. CTO, here are your objectives, but here's what your key stakeholders are saying, and here's a gap. So it's putting the framework of all of the things that we've talked about really in the hands of the sales rep. So there is a roadmap for them to follow and almost check the box as they go through the sales cycle, and then update it and link it to our CRM system. So then I can look at it on any given day to understand where are we with this specific customer. And I can then see, oh, great, we understand the solution required, but now we understand their sustainability objectives. We understand their diversity objectives. We understand what is needed from a vertical line of business perspective versus where the CTO, CIO, Chief Procurement Officer sits. And so that's the framework that we've created. The cycle is longer. And so it's the ability to put that into your systems and into your budget, your P&L to say, okay, this is the larger win here, but we need to have patience and appreciate the value of allowing that cycle to happen over a little bit longer time.